Welcome to CathyDSlaught's SRC4u Zoom call for November 3rd, 2022. We're here on Cathy's website, CathyDSlaght.com. To access the Zoom call, which is a demonstration of the SRC4u software, you'll click here. Now, if you're interested in the SRC4u software, you can scroll down here, contact Cathy with regards to the software, ask any questions, or request a free demo. To complement the software, it's called the Shift Pin, theshiftpin.com. If you're not ready to purchase the software, demo it, but you'd like more information on it, to experience it, join Cathy's Daily Energy Clearing Group. The information's here to register. Cathy's on Twitter. Check out her Twitter tweets. We're going to go on over to the Zoom call where it will be live. You may want to lower the volume on your speaker. One moment, please.
I said this, I know, before, back in my real estate days when I had a really crazy day. When it got dark, I'd go out and look up, and very often it was a full moon. I go, okay, I get it now. Because we are electrical, and that moon puts out some electric. Of a scan that we can do, and we can also pull in the She motion, which is very interesting. And so that I've been doing that, and can't hurt. But like, for example, you can pull up, if you're into astrology at all, you can pull up what this particular moon does to your sign. And mine, I had to laugh. I thought, why, that's not different from any other day. I have to watch compulsive spending. And so somebody said, yeah, she's a friend also who's a Libra. She said, yeah, if you buy anything, get a receipt so you can take it back. So anyway, I put that in our scan, compulsive spending. And figured it'll be interesting to see if it comes up, especially with what Ralph has done now with our ability to scan quickly. It's really interesting. So we'll have a little fun with it. And on election day, it might be good to just kind of stay home.
Isn't there an astral clearing of non-beneficial energies cocktail?
Yeah. Say that one more time, Stephen.
An astro clearing of non-beneficial energies?
Yeah.
Isn't there a cocktail for that?
There probably is. We need to look, and also, if not, we can make one. We do have a field generator. It's interesting. We have a new, now that it's November, we have a new startup, and out of all the times we wanted that field generator for clearing astral negativity, we didn't want it this month, so we're doing other things. It's rather interesting, so I'll show you when we start. But yeah, that is a very, and of course we've got the cocktail, even if we don't want it in the field generator to clear astral negativity.
Thank you.
But if you look up, it's interesting, there are certain astrological signs that, the one little write-up I read, I think it's Pisces. It said, turn off the news on election night. Turn it off. So some are going to be perhaps more upset than others in reference to whatever happens Tuesday. And, of course, I think for me, I'm just like, well, these people, they don't rule us. We create our own reality. But it is easy to get a little stressed over some of the things you see.
Maybe we could have an intention group that day or something.
Yeah, we could, or we could have it Monday in anticipation.
Yeah, and because I'm learning the power of prayer. Like, I just got off the phone call with a lady. I'm sorry, I may start to cry. But anyways, with everything she's going through, it's like we're just going to pray and know and just feel it, that it's all going to turn out good. So anyways.
We have such collective power. If we can bring that into focus, and we know, this group knows it, but as far as, many people are distracted by some of the things that probably don't serve them. So, okay, so let's get started. It's 10:30. We do have a new startup, and this is always a work in progress, but, no, don't do that. What we're going to do, and this all resonates, we are going to establish my intent to move forward is the primary situation. This was a very high resonance, so let's put that in there. I haven't added yet the little breakdown of water and all these things. I just simply forgot it, so I'll do that later, because I think we always want that in there. Our focus for the month of November is going to be divine law, which is kind of like natural law. We want to do some Shi motion this month, and here we are again. I don't know why, but we still want this $1 billion command. And again, I've just been seeing if it's a priority.
Yeah, hang on to it.
Yeah, we like it. We like it as a group. Well, let's just see. No, not quite. But it's a lot of fun, and you can check it in your individual. Now, this is the scan. Not as long. Our focus, you know, we have many things, but the focus is also still clearing non-beneficial programming, which we know is doable. All right, so we want DNA. Okay, well, I'll be doggone. It looks like we're going to see something new today. If I can adequately show it, we want DNA activation, and then we have a new protocol that I'll probably have to do a special Zoom for, but let me at least show you.
Cathy, did you want to move that to $9.99?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I didn't know I hadn't moved it. Yeah, okay. I don't know why that popped back. Thank you. Let's do it one more time. Well, that makes a difference. So, let's just pull all this up. And these divine laws, this is very interesting. See, there we're taking the shedding. We're taking a bunch of the divine laws. There's that needs, wants again. I may have to make that a separate one, but let's just go down as you at least know what we're doing today. And let's start, because I have a couple of other things to show you too. So divine law 8. Come on. And you should have all this. These are not new. These are a version of the natural laws. So this first one, the law of space-time, the only thing that exists is now, and the only space that exists is here, now and here. So in other words, I think as you read these over, you'll see what we're talking about with these divine laws. Where'd we go? Shedding, so I like to do also, let me see if we want the sustenance balancer for shedding as well. Yeah, we do. And do we want the shedding cocktail scan as well to get more information? No. I'm also gonna I don't forget clause 1 and 3. This is, since I put this together with the divine laws, I do find people are really, really asking for this in their scans on the individual as well. Where are you? This comes up a lot too for, doggone it, both individual and group, conscious choices in alignment with highest good and freedom. A little stress there, but we're taking it up to the top. Divine Law 11. And I'll summarize these in the Zoom so we don't take too much time right now. Now, this month we again want the discarnate scan. So it's back in there. Let's just there we go. And for now, I'm just going to make a note. This again, very subtle information. We could just check and see. Yeah, look at that. We'll even take that whole kit and caboodle in the sustenance balancer. So we can do that. Yes, we ask for this SSTT quite a bit too. And then this needs and wants is brand new. And I really didn't expect the group to make it a priority. To me, it was more of an individual type thing. But we wanted it, so let's see if I can find it. No, I'm going to have to do this one on a separate, let me try it another way. I just had it up the other day. I'm going to be upset if I'll have to find it, and we'll do this one on another, maybe I'll do a screencast. I'm getting ready to put a post up today. But it takes your primary, there are, I believe it's 8 characteristics that we need. You know, like 8 or 9 things we are requesting that when one of them is off, it can throw the whole thing off. So I'll do a screencast on that today. I've got to I wasn't expecting the group to want it. So anyway, I want to share a couple of other things with you in reference to this lunar eclipse that's coming up. Because apparently on Tuesday, which is also election day, we have a full moon lunar eclipse, and it's the energy, the primary energy it's capable of bringing out is chaotic self-destruction. However, that doesn't have to be the case, because it can also be a very positive and bring some positive things in with clearing what is unnecessary, what is destructive. So it's mainly, and I'm doing this already with individuals, and the ones I'm doing it with have already been losing their temper quite a bit and not quite their normal good-natured self. So just for the heck of it, and I'll send this out if you want to check yourself. Let's just do a little scan. And what I did, since we're all connected, I added the characteristics that come up for all of the astrology signs. Look up your own. I was saying before we got started, my thing to watch out for is destructive spending. So I'm like, well, that's nothing new. But it is quite interesting. In some of the astrological signs, it says, just stay home. But look at us. It's dreams come true. So you see, you can actually make it a positive, and especially with all those divine laws we asked for, that's pretty good. That's impressive. Let me just see
Cathy,
something.
which website are you using to find this information?
I can't remember now. I'll have to look it up again.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, it's all over, though. It's all over. It's fascinating. And like I said, I've had a couple of clients that, okay, no, we don't want the sustenance balancer. But here is another thing we can do, and I'm going to start doing this on a regular basis for myself and my daughter and the group. Pull up your She Motion. And just put in here November 8th, full moon lunar eclipse. So that's one thing I just wanted to bring up. We don't want to dwell on it, but I do know as electrical creatures, we can be very much impacted by things like this. And there's, where am I? There's no reason for that when we have this understanding, and we see it can be a very positive. It doesn't have to be a negative once we understand the energy. Like what alerted me to it is I really blew my stack Sunday night over something not worth it. And luckily, it's kind of ironic, my phone's not working again. I have to go tonight and get a new phone. It just absolutely will not send a text. I'm not getting all my incoming stuff either. And as a friend said, she said, it's probably lucky you couldn't text. So that could very well be. But so when someone brought up the this new energy, I thought, well, shoot, that's what made me look into it. Now, I cleaned up this, this is the shedding cocktail, but I had to clean up this vaccine scan because I did not send it all. I had another whole page of it that I didn't send, and I had to organize it here. So let's just go ahead and do it. I don't think we came up with a priority, but it's showing up in so many scans, vaccine stress scans for people who've not had the vaccine, that it probably isn't a bad idea to just do a double check.
Not to change the subject, but regarding the lunar moon on November 8th, with regards to the candles, are there any particular colors you're going to be lighting?
I like white myself.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really enjoy the candle lighting, and of course, who doesn't like candles anyway? But yeah, thank you. So anyway, here's what we are asking for. This top one at a 0, vaporized harmful nanotechnology. That just kind of gives it a blanket there. The glutathione, which is so essential for detox, and some of the apparently, now again, we're just all taking in information. The glutathione apparently is somewhat hampered by the ingredients in the graphene oxide in particular. This embolism stuff comes up on a very regular basis. Myocarditis, pneumonia, and again, we're wanting to prevent some of these lung issues. There's a little RNA stress and blood clots. Now again, let's just see for the heck of it. Let's make a copy and see if we want to also do the sustenance balancer. It seems like the word is getting out. Yeah, we'll take that too. So let's just go ahead and okay, here's our first message in reference to the November, and I always start with that one. Please forgive me for that. I know I should start with the 10, but here's on the very most core message. If we know God is for us, then it shouldn't matter how we feel or what other people think of us. So that's our first message. Get back up.
Could you put like people of planet Earth on that one?
Absolutely, I have been. Yeah. I like to check. I do that priority thing because, but yes, people of planet Earth, people of America, people of St. Petersburg, Florida, all kinds of things. Absolutely. You know, I had wanted to start a little, maybe even one night a month, SRC group just for people wanting to work with, you know, the collective and our world. I don't know if anybody's interested in that at all, but maybe in 2023 we can talk about it. Even just start with our water. And we have the ability to make a huge difference. And even if it's just you doing it, but think if we combined our efforts. Now, so anyway, here we are. We wanted to preserve these options. Now, the SRC is clearing this stress, and it is just subtle energy stress. I have been going in to see if we want to go deeper with the meridians. No? amino acids balance comes up very frequently for everybody. I'm going to go back over these things as well to see if any want more energy by the sustenance balancer. See there, for example, this is probably going to be a whole month's theme at some point, this stress related to the heavy metal, but you can always go in here and see if you want to give it a little extra, if I'm going to do that with all of the top things. Yeah, so we see now we want to do that. While that's doing that, in reference to what Stephen said, let's just see if we want, we have the field generator cocktail concerning astral negativity. Let's see if we want just the cocktail, because and if so, can we find it in here? Nope, not today for some reason. Our energy is really very positive today as a group. Wait a minute, not what I meant to do. Nope. I want you to notice also, again, heart, we've been taking a lot of this extra energy for the heart. Let's just check while we're all together here. Nope, we're good as far as the sustenance balancer. This black magic connection, which I think we're aware mostly is our own self with our self-talk. Now, soul stuff has come up a couple of times, and so that's another deep subject. The soul is perhaps our ability to choose. Okay, look at this. We might want to be eating a little bit more during this solar eclipse, or whatever eclipse, full moon. Well, that's okay. But this is also winding down a little of the stress. So I've just been going down from 10 to 1. This torso, since something came up about eating, let's see if we want the torso. No? How about the gut? Yeah, all right. So we have a some are now saying the gut is our primary brain. So let's just do this one for now. And let me show you something I learned this week, which was so interesting, is that the, get down here to it. The heart and kidneys, or the heart and the kidneys have sense organs. And I learned from someone that when your blood pressure goes up, the heart and kidneys actually have a sense of smell. And if the gut flora gets too way off, then that's when your blood pressure goes up. So I thought, well, that's an interesting bit of trivia. Does it make sense?
Say that again.
We know our organs all have their own senses. So when the signals come in from outside the brain that start our whole thought process, we're not just talking about our 5 main senses. Every cell, even every organ has senses. According to what I learned, the heart and kidneys, what they have is the sense of smell. And when the microbiome is off, which perhaps produces an odor, that's when the blood pressure goes up. Pretty wild. And I thought, let me include it.
Very possible.
Anything is. Take that. Feeling of heaviness through the body, migraines, and anger. Let's just add that in. Doing quite a bit of scans today. Let's get down to the heart of it because our time is about up. Well, we're doing a lot. All right, here we go. So we went down 7 levels. So non-apical, so many options. Nervous system, hypothalamus. Hypothalamus has been coming up quite a bit. Look at that. Well, we like this one. What the mind can conceive, it can achieve. So we as a group are saying, so far, other than maybe a little overeating, this lunar may not be a negative. Now we got some stress. We probably should go in here to the emotions panel, which I will do. Words to ponder, and I shall love thee still, my dear, until my wife is wise. My goodness. This is quite an interesting group today. We are having a little city stress. Might want to get out of the cities into a little nature. And then a little stress here in reference, again, all subtle energy. We can certainly do more work on that. So let's see if we want to add additional themes. Nope. More will be going on, of course, as the day progresses.
This concludes the SRC4u Zoom call. Thank you for participating. We look forward to seeing you again. Till then, take care and be well.